Just moving stuff, chat. Don't worry. We'll be up and running shortly. Ba, 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 ba. Where is this currently? Because it shows there, but it's not copying here. My sources got all wonky, so give me a minute. Why is it doing this? It's working just before. Ba, 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 ba. And now we need to fix our gameplay. Got sound coming through. Why is it not showing up visually? Okay, it's showing there's something else in front of it. What is going on with that? Should be anything in front of it. We'll live with it there. I will mess with that more later. But it's time to hop into lore. We've had enough scuff for now. There's a great many things have happened. A great many things. Let's see where I can find the others to convene.
Ooh, Daddy Kezrin.
We can at least see whether or not my messages were delivered. Oh, some more arrows for friend Kareem. Might as well pick these up while we are here. Ah, it seems that things have indeed been sent out. Let us see where people are and what we can do to converse. We do also have some other things to deliver. Well, it does not appear that they are here. So let us see where else they might be. Oh, friend Kareem has built much, it would seem.
I was going. Okay.
Oh, two shots.
Okay, here we go.
Shit.
What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with
We
a drunken
must
sailor?
celebrate a life
What do you do
well
with a drunken
lived.
Yay, you're here! What do you do
Oh.
with the drunken
Ah.
sailors? What do you do with the
Oh,
drunken
there are
sailors?
multiple lives we must celebrate.
What do you do with the drunken sailor? Lying
Oh.
way and up she rises, way and up she rises, way and up she rises early in the morning. Put him in the cover with a hose pipe on it. Cover with. I'll be honest. This is the only way I can cope with seeing all these deaths.
Oh my god. I wasn't expecting.
Trust me, I wasn't expecting to see 50% of who's all here dying in front of
Don't
me.
do it! Don't do it! I see
There
that
are-
sword.
There are the books you had requested, friend Olive.
Fine. Much appreciated. This was very useful. No, I'm
I certainly hope it helps you in your endeavors.
It's, oh my god!
Oh no!
Okay, that wasn't me.
What
I was gonna
do you
give them
do?
eggs.
Sailor, what do you do with a drunk? I'm getting tired.
Yes. Oh, I love the bone fights, man.
I do hope you received my letter well, Captain.
Oh, I did. It was lovely.
It's a bit unfair in the daytime. I'm a bit
is-
stronger.
I do say it. It is a shame that what. I'll be on. I keep forgetting that you. I keep hearing a cat, and I'm like, is Milo here? And then it's like, oh right, it's Ferris.
I'm not okay. I got pummeled.
Ah, and friend Kareem, I do have some more arrows for you as well.
Thank you.
I have a couple of arrows
got
too.
pummeled.
Oh, there goes one in the water. Oh, there it is.
Have you already celebrated it?
Indeed we have, friend Fire.
What? The?
Maybe no more bone fights.
Bone fight.
Would have been plenty.
Bone fight. Bone fight.
I feel as though the odds are stacked in one person's favor more so than the others.
Okay.
When I just look
How
at
can we
the
make it not stacked?
sheer number. I'm not quite certain how one would equalize the reach of one's arms.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Can we shrink, Rel?
No, I want to stay tall.
I am not certain of any means by which that could be done, friend Zach.
Bone fights are only for those who have bones.
Ferris, don't instigate.
Come on.
Ooh.
Okay, it seems like Relics just wants to fight.
I do.
Let
This
them-
is great.
Let them.
Oh,
If
Ah, and,
Ferris wants to. Okay, well that's a bit rude.
I didn't mean
I'm
to.
pretty sure Fire was done with it.
Out of
I
character,
can't-
maybe
I
can we
can't
stop
see.
with the dying? My computer's fucking lagging every time you die.
I didn't mean. I didn't mean to finish off fire.
Don't leave me here.
I was
I
gonna
am
stop
good.
in the void.
and
It's
put
all
the
good
bones
down here.
away.
It'll be fine.
And
Whoops.
friend Kareem, I am. Here's another recipe for you to see whether or not this one satisfies your tastes.
Ooh, cornbread.
I'll have to try that when I'm hungry.
That is the primary base of which it is made, but there are other ingredients added in.
Ooh. Well,
Have
that's
you
lovely.
had other ingredients to cornbread?
Well, I mean, I've had spicy cornbread.
Spicy cornbread.
Yes, there's like different spices all strewn throughout it. Usually chopped up jalapenos and stuff like that. Makes it very, very,
No,
very,
no
very
more
delicious.
fighting. No more fighting.
Oh, but I never won one. No fair.
I don't think you're gonna win one. Just based on.
The disparagement between the reach of your arms is quite an advantage in one's favor.
It's okay, Fire. You can jump higher than he can.
Take that.
Oh my god. That's
Okay,
pretty.
perhaps one day
We
your
all-
arms will
we
grow
all get-
longer.
We all get built different.
Perhaps one day your arms will grow longer. That'll be easier. Never say never.
We can make fire bigger!
What?
I'm pretty sure that's just called arson.
I found an angry man, and I'm gonna look at him.
Don't look at him.
Come
It
here,
would
I
seem
Get
it
over
is
here,
too
you
late
really
for that.
fast.
I'm going to stay away from those who have the sweeping swords.
Oh,
Oh.
I have avenged you.
Everyone gather round. We must celebrate a life well lived.
I'm going to change up the
How
song.
many deaths is this?
99 bottles of
Too
grog on the
many.
wall. 99 bottles of grog. Take one down, pass it around. 98 bottles of grog on the wall. 98 bottles of grog on the wall. 98 bottles of grog. Take one down, pass it around. 97 bottles of grog on the wall.
I'd say it's an even 10 deaths.
Sounds
But
about
who's
right.
counting?
Oh my gosh. I'm 8 of those. Jeez.
But friend Tom, I do hope that your travels to the Bethel are easier now.
Oh, I'm sure they will be. I do appreciate that. I do. I'm rather sad that apparently the modifications have caused some sort of upset down there.
Changes to the designs of the ancient rarely go well. The shadows do not take kindly to it. There's one reason why the factory has remained in its state for so many cycles.
Mm-hmm. Well, I do. It will be nice getting to drop down there more often without having to do as much stopping along the way.
I would certainly hope so.
Mhm.
no.
You know, Kay, you know how how you say it always freaks you out whenever I put down water. The exact same feeling I'm sure happens whenever I see you spontaneously combust.
It's not spontaneous. I carry a fire starter with me. As any true survivalist should. You never know when you would have needs to cook some foods.
I
Just
guess that's true.
sometimes I just use it to warm myself. In the fire instead of beside.
It certainly seems like a way to do it.
I don't think you can warm yourself by cutting me open. I don't think
Huh?
that's how it would work.
What?
Have you never? You said in me.
No,
Is that
no,
in
no,
fire?
no fire. Like the
Not
fire
friend
starter.
fire, merely natural fire.
You still said in fire, and I thought it was me.
Friend fire, you know nothing like that could ever come to pass so long as I am one with the shadows.
It's all good. Brain doesn't brain all the time. It's an
should.
unfortunate. It really should, but the brain. I'm going to let you know this now. Having higher functions doesn't mean that things get easier. In fact, things get
don't
more
like it.
complicated.
Can I go back to a normal box? Is it possible?
That is a question that I cannot answer.
I can beseech the shadows on your behalf, but I know not whether they shall answer. They are fickle sometimes.
Oh, that's a lot of chicken.
Oh,
I have two. Hold on.
Oh,
no.
no.
Someone didn't sleep.
We've all
I
been
got
standing
two
out here.
chicks.
Who was supposed to?
I don't know.
All right, Kay, you got this.
Let Kay have the membrane.
Ah!
Not again.
I'm going to swing an axe while I'm around Kay because I'm going to do my best not to hurt them.
That is most appreciated, Captain.
I'm hiding in the stable.
Where are you? Come down here and fight me.
We must needs address this whilst we can. Because this does not bode well, and there's much to do here. Perhaps we should visit a bed, as at least for such time we have all the materials that we have need of from those creatures of the night. There has to be a bed in these parts somewhere. As often as they sleep, there needs to be some. Ah, yeah. No, seems the night has passed.
Where's my fish? Okay, I believe everyone's going down to the Bethelda Trail, the new way down, if you want to go follow them.
Oh my. Oh, we must ensure their safety. As difficult as that will be, we must strive to do so. seem they've already gone down. Well then.
I can't see.
You can't see?
Can't see. Here,
Okay.
try this.
Ooh, be careful.
No, I
Maybe
can
there's
see like right now. I just don't want to go blind again.
The Sentinels have made themselves known.
I'm assuming you were at the thingy. Up that way.
I have checked on it. It appears to be unchanged.
It looks like the ring could use another cleaning. It's not as bad as it was, but it's starting to dip in.
In this realm, we discover we share, where the vibrations connections ignite. In the heart of the echoes are spirits that float. O ancient presence, enigmatic and true, Scope realm holds is known by few. In the dance of vibrations, stories untold, silent protector, hope.
I see you are reviewing that which was written by the ancients.
Oh, of course. Unfortunately, I haven't exactly been able to keep up with the readings. Usually by the time procession starts, there's not exactly a good time for me to read and listen at the same time. So I thought while I was down here, might as well.
I understand the difficulties that you must face, and appreciate the efforts you take to visit us.
Of course. You made it easy in here now. It's only right that I use the risk that you took. Otherwise, what would the point of the risk be?
I certainly appreciate that way you have of looking at the matter.
Mm-hmm. There we go. There we go.
Careful there.
So, whoop, something's happening.
Why can't I see?
That is the Sentinel's warning.
Just a little bit of blindness. You'll be alright.
I don't like it.
I'm not the biggest fan of it either.
I'm scared.
Zach, here, try this. This may work. Does it work? I don't remember if it works. Okay.
Friend Captain, there is some water behind you should you have needed to cover.
Lovely. It definitely does help just being able to settle and not have to place anything down.
This hasn't happened before.
Well, the spirits are a bit more angry thanks to the new addition.
That's what the ancients made has been altered. And the shadows does not take kindly to it.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't expect that to happen. There we go. Much better.
Oh, sorry.
Do make sure to keep your voice down should you go over there. But since we all gathered here today, our friend Tom, it is time for us to vacate the premises currently. We'll slowly and quietly.
Is it that going?
Do not irk the sentinels, Ferris. They are passive by nature, but easily provoked.
Oh.
Was that you, friend Ferris?
I don't like this. And now I can't see.
That means you have entered within its perceived threats. Do be careful. Keep your voice down. It can't hear you.
Ow. I was running back up and it killed me.
Ooh, be careful. Ensure you keep your voice low.
Ow. I think I'm done. Oh, here. Well, let me. Here, I can bring it. Are you okay? You okay?
Are you all okay?
No.
Oh, what happened?
I got pummeled by it twice.
Ah, that doesn't sound very pleasant.
No, and he had a ranged attack of some sort, and I was running away, and I got yeeted to the sky.
Well, it's good to see.
You
that you're still
did
here.
strike out at it.
Once. I couldn't hit it.
It is
Back
a,
up here.
it is a sentinel. It watches over the shadows when it feels angered or threatened.
What'd you throw down in the old factory?
What?
As far as I could tell, it doesn't seem like it can get up. The stairwell is a bit too small for it to fit through.
Should it be angered enough, it can and it will.
I
But its
don't doubt
primary
that.
purpose is to safeguard the shadow.
Mhm.
Why is it not gone?
Probably is just making sure that there's nothing left that could possibly endanger.
It
The
attacked
shadow.
a bat. It attacked a bat that could do nothing to it.
Well, to be fair,
And
I
out
don't
of
think
all
it
the
knows
strange
that.
things we have seen, are you certain the bats are not a threat to what it desires?
Ooh.
Darius, was that you? Also, isn't there wood in the nether?
Yeah.
Is there
It's not a leader.
No. No.
Do you have a weapon?
No.
I mean, does anyone? I
I mean,
want.
I mean, I have a couple.
I have.
I only have a
Would you
sword.
prefer sword or axe?
What do you
Probably
intend
sword
to
in this
do
bit.
with a weapon?
You know, true. That is a much better question than asking what you need.
No!
I mean, it's not going away.
I
If-
think it will eventually.
If you cause it to perceive true threat by banishing this sentinel, it will draw forth more.
You mean it will summon more?
Not if you do it right. Stop pushing people. Can I just have some? I was.
This ain't vanilla. It ain't gonna behave that way.
Yeah,
If you kill it, more will come.
Dang it.
yeah. That's
That's what it does.
That would have been nice to know.
I mean, to be fair, it does drop an item that you can make stuff with, so that's why more come. Like, there's some pretty neat things you can make with it, but
Well,
Don't.
fret not. My stories are safe.
What?
Oh, the The little guy pushed me down. Almost lost my book, but all is well now. Right, little guy?
I did no such thing.
Oh, the other little one. Oh, there
The
you are.
larger little one. I see.
The ferret, yes. He does like his games, it seems. And his games are, if you're by a ledge, you go down the ledge. Understandable, it's quite a fun game. As long as no one loses what they need.
Friend Fire, are you well?
Yeah, I'm just researching on this potion. I think I'm looking at it.
As I said in my letter to you, friend Captain, do be sure to exercise caution if you come across any other areas where you see the shadows gathering.
Absolutely. Don't get me wrong,
And-
I like a good fight, but not something like that. Not only that,
And if you do
as
not
far-
mind, I will clean your home later this eve.
you are free to do whatever you will.
And it returns to its watch.
There we go. What's done is done. I will be honest, in all of my travels, I have never seen something like that. That is quite
Never
the...
seen anything like that either, but
That-
I've only been here for...
That is quite... I will say that is quite the feat.
Did you mean to throw that bread at me?
Indeed, I did.
Thank you.
But yes, I saw it gathering its fortitude upon completion of the alteration to the ancient stairwell.
Back up again.
As I was saying before our service was interrupted, friend Captain,
Yes.
is there anything of which you have need of the community for? Anything that we might aid you with?
You have definitely done more than enough, Kay. More than I could have ever asked. I appreciate you making it easy for me to get down there, despite the dangers that it posed. It is much obliged, and if you have ever need anything from me, just say the word.
Should I reconcile with something which I feel you can aid in, I will certainly reach out and let you know.
Okay. I got another book.
Oh, perhaps did you find this one? Was it in
This
another...
time-
Was it in another chasm or... whilst you were journeying?
No, Ferris delivered it to me.
Oh?
I don't know who it came from.
I see.
To the one of slime. As I spend my vigil preparing for the rite of silent sight, I can't help but remember when I took the hushed vow. I can still recall before I had been chosen as next in line the silent sage, I still recall the taste of iron when I made my choice. I can't help but recall the sweetness of fresh honey that came with it as then and the chiming of the shadows as it joined with me and granted the first of many blessings, and with the ability to commune with the shadows and all they pervade. I can only await with bated breath in anticipation of what joyous sounds and flavors come on this next jaunt of the journey. The great things I have been able to do since my voice was made not of my own still brings joy to all those who gather, I hope, for many cycles to come. To be able to see things as the shadows do, to see the silent sentinels do, to see the hearts and intentions of those who near the community. I am tempted to use the knife early, but in other ways I am loath to do so, as I must know of what I must sacrifice, and I must speak true, as this is in part why I spend my vigil writing here. I supplicate myself to the shadows in hopes that they might stoop to assuage the fears of one as lowly as myself. My only hope is that the others D. And it ends there, and
What was the vigil for?
the vigil?
Yes.
Sweetness is charming is immune with the shadows and all they pervade, bated breath. I must speak
You mentioned
my vigil writing here.
no, earlier in the pages, they were preparing for a rite whilst taking a vigil. What rite was that? It sounded familiar.
I can't help but recall the sweetness of fresh honey that came with it and the chiming of shadows as it joined with me and granted the first of many blessings, and with it the ability to commune with the shadows and all they pervade. Is that it?
No, it was before that part. It was...
Oh, as I spend my vigil preparing for the rite of silent sight, I can't help but remember when I took the hushed vow. I can still recall before I had been chosen as next in line, the silent sage. I still recall the taste of iron when I made my choice.
Silent sight, the hushed vow, in the sage. There has not been a sage for many a cycle. Many a cycle.
I think it's gonna go away.
The hushed vow is something that I have seen written of before, but it has not been done in any of my time, and it is not something of which I had need of when I became leader of the Bethel. It was a rather barbaric rite by which one would sacrifice their own ability to speak, and the shadows would grant in its stead the ability for one to commune more directly with the shadows rather than through the visions as I do.
So this all sounds familiar to you then?
Vaguely. Such practices have not been done in a long time. Long since before my time, or even the time of my predecessors, of which I am aware.
So I think I
But that
know what
is...
Soul Affinity does. However, I'm not gonna go test it.
Of those terms I am familiar, yes.
You want the book? Or do you want me to keep it for now?
You may keep it. You said that it was delivered to you by Ferris. I believe that does indicate that whoever it is from desires for you to have it.
Okay.
I mean, I know what the skull flute does. However, this is the only one we have.
Oh,
If I figure out how to make another one, I wouldn't be opposed to see what I found is true.
I see.
However, I don't know how.
And did you receive my letter as well?
I have.
Okay.
I think I'm going to go check on Kareem.
Were you able to retrieve your items from the Bethel, or do they still remain?
I have my items. Oh. End veil, that's not what I'm looking for. Night vision, no. Forest dasher. Okay. Glowing. I have no idea how to make it. Not really being helpful. All I can find is that I need to use it to fill it with a spout, which we have that, but I don't know how to make it.
No, does not friend Tom have a spout, or do you refer to something different?
It's more of the. Here, I can show you. It's a different spout. It's this kind of spout.
I see.
The bottle underneath here, and then the liquid in here would be transferred into here if I had another gear to turn this. However, that would just be bioethanol. If you don't need that right now, you need more skull. But it doesn't tell me how to make more skull. So, I'm assuming it has to deal, because like it looks like I can make it with, but I need other things. I need a basin and a mechanical mixer, and then I needed like a blaze thing. It looks like, but I don't see where I could make it. So that's an antler, forest dasher, whatever that is. There's a lot of potions. I gotta just sit down and look at them all, because it doesn't look like it can make that easily.
I see.
But I know that I'll need a blender. Which requires a cogwheel, an andesite casting, and a whisk.
I see.
I'll need iron and andesite alloy for the whisk.
Friend Fire. I would like to entrust something to you of which I found by one of my excursions to the construction down there. I am not certain of what it could be used for, but if anyone has the ingenuity to find a safe way to utilize it, I do believe it to be you.
What is it? It looks shiny. No, that's a bomb.
I found it in the walls near the construction. I know not of whence it came, but it concerns me.
I don't think I could use it properly. I mean, only thing I could think of is that it would explode, and kind of don't want that. So,
I also found this nearby.
that looks more useful. Why do you have a gunpowder block?
I found it near the area where I found the bomb, as you put it. These things concern me. I know not of how much concern I should have for such things, but of those of us in our community, I believe that you are the one who could determine such things.
All I can see is that it will give us 9 gunpowder if we break it down. I don't see any other use for it. I could make more with an automatic packing and automatic shape crafting, but that doesn't really help with what I can do with it.
But the fact that I find such things in odd places and friend Zach continues to find and receive books of varying levels of concern and of import, I find odd.
I don't see how these would be of use, but I will keep them safeguarded for now.
Oh, did you have need of more berries?
No. No.
I saw you had set up a little area with the glowing vines from that warm cave. Is there anything of which I might be able to aid you with in that area?
I'm gonna have to mine out a lot of that, but behind that wall is a lot of water, so...
That I will not be able to aid you with.
Yeah. So... There's a little area behind it. I may try to build that way and build more into the wall on both sides and have something similar to Rel's house. Because it actually is more kind of like, it would be more like your house, because yours is literally built in the wall. Wow. But,
That it is.
ooh, it's just, I think it's gone. I hope it's gone.
I hope
It
it's
seems to
gone
have
too.
returned to its silent vigil.
I will say, if we get more of the Skulk Affinity, I believe it would make it where they won't receive us as a threat. That's what I'm gathering. However, it may only work if we look like them.
I see.
And the only way to look like them is to... how do I word this? End their vigil and guarding practice.
That is ill-advised given how upset the Shadow's current temperament is.
That's the only way I know how to look like them. There may be one other way to look like them, but we would have to go to another dimension for that.
Would it be the area of which friend Rail traverses, or of another?
It would be another dimension, which would require
What
us.
are dimensions?
As far as I'm aware, it's different places. I guess would be the best way to explain it.
From
But how do we get past the barrier?
that
So
I am not
we-
certain of, but from what writings I have read, dimensions are of worlds similar to but diverse from our own. There are connections, but they are at times vastly different.
And the one dimension that we would need to go into, we would need to find a city built by the ancients that the shadows have taken. And we would need a certain fire starter to go to that. But I think we can either A, find these in those cities that the shadows have taken over, or B, there may be a way to make them, but we would have to go to the other dimension to do so. But either way, I don't think it's a good idea to do that right
Mm.
considering everything.
Considering what is going on, I'm not certain that is wise, but if it is what needs to be done, then I will support you in your endeavors.
Then we need to find the city and then get a lot of wool.
Ah, that reminds me. I need to get something for you, friend Fire.
Okay. That's gonna be fun. Finding that city.
How many bones you guys got?
We have a fair amount up by the farmland.
I have 12. Do you need a bone?
I have 40.
But you don't have bones. You're see-through.
No, look.
Where'd you get those bones?
They need not be their bones, friend Fire.
I beat up a lot of skeletons.
I ripped my own bones out and used them.
That is a threat if ever I heard one.
It's fine. Go inside, don't need it anymore.
No, not again. Oh, all the monsters want me now.
Yes.
Oh, friend Fire. Where did you run off to?
And it's there. It's locked. Here we
I do apologize that it has taken me so long to find the materials of which you requested.
Yes. The bingo. I got it.
I know there were items of which you said you needed a stronger one to harvest.
Yes. I have two. I can go mine more. The only issue is we have no clue what the city is. That's going to be one more part of us to do. Especially down there.
And I see that you put a notice out that you were searching for more of the blue rocks. Is that correct, Frenzak?
What was that?
You had put a notice out upon the message board by the postal service that you were in search of more of the blue lapis.
That was an old message. They moved it.
Ah,
I might take it down.
do you no longer have need of lapis?
I can still use lapis, but I need other stuff first.
What do you currently have need of? Mayhaps I have some. Careful, Frenzak, you have friends quickly approaching your location.
I'm aware. Oh, not again. Oh my god, I keep falling.
Frenzak, would it be easier to ascend here? Frenzak,
Keeps happening.
would this spot be easier?
It's fine. I see.
I must say, your balance on this is incredible.
Just gotta go fast. And then trying to find a sweet spot. Take slow, like practice.
Friend Rel, was there anything of which you required? Any materials, tools?
I need experience is what I need.
I am not certain how to interpret the latest vision I received on that beseechment, but I did see a vast number of the bony fellows entering into a ring with a group of people within, and a great battle ensued. Would that be something that provides you with the experience you need?
I think so.
Then I shall offer up news to the shadows that would appease your request.
Okay.
Oh, I hear someone. Uh-huh. Ah. If another one of them has arrived, I must see if they have what the captain desired.
Found them.
Like he seems to be trapped.
Good. It's right here. The bone. I declare bone war.
You ought to be traveling. I must restore my vigor for the next bit of the journey. Ah. To feel the vigor flow through me again.
Okay, I don't.
Of what do they offer? And what do they seek?
Nothing good.
They're offering black dye, allium, pointed dripstone, cyan bundle, mangrove propagule, in packed ice.
Well, that the item the captain desired is not there.
Ooh, the mangrove might be good. It'll give us another wood.
That is true. How much do they desire for that?
5.
5?
There should be a sack in one of my chests that has some. Can't remember which one it is.
I shall go search.
I shall keep them tethered.
The way you say that feels much more like a threat than a promise of trades to come.
Well, I mean, he's not going to move if I continue to talk to him, so he's kind of tethered.
Perhaps the best sales pitch I have ever heard.
I mean, they won't do anything. I know how to make a cookie pot. A cuckoo clock.
What a cuckoo clock is.
It's a
It's not in there.
cuckoo at certain hours.
Is it in this one? No, it is not in that one either. There's slime, that is box. Not from fire, I do not.
It disappeared.
He's still there. It does not tell me how to do the scope of it. So I believe I need to find it in cities.
Do not see it. My friend Fire, I do not see the sack of which you speak. I found one with many other metals and materials of the depths, but I did not see any of the items of which they seek to trade.
Okay, then I don't.
I know you gave some to Ferris before.
I think he burned those.
Ah.
Though Ferris may have some. You want to take over while I go ask, or
I mean, where are they?
no idea.
I see. I will endeavor to find them. You can go speak to the others. I'll try and keep them here. You are free to depart.
Alright. Cool.
Hmm. Oh, you can wait your turn. You need not be bothered. Perhaps Captain will have some. Ferris does seem to be making use of the water to go over to the market quite regularly, it seems.
I would trust Ferris to be the one to have it. Oh, there we go. There we go. It's not much, but hopefully that helps.
It should. If you
Abs-
see Ferris, could you let him know that I've been looking for him?
Oh, of course, of course. I'm sure that they'll be happy to see you. Now, which way should we go? The fast way or the slow way?
You want to race?
I mean,
I hear cleaning.
Oh, I know I've been seeing a lot more cleaning. Oh, yep, that's what I assumed. I was just telling Kareem about this. You know, soon my house is going to match the same color as theirs.
It's going to be pretty and shiny.
I will say though, I'm not sure if you'd be able to change the wood. That's been green for a long time.
It may take a
the
bit of
wood-
work, but maybe I could look up some of the dyes that I have in my house and at least color them a bit.
Do you have another
feel
axe
better.
by any chance?
Oh,
'Cause
I mean,
could help.
here I can give you mine. There you go.
Sure.
It's the least I can do if you're gonna go through all the trouble. I will say it is very nice.
Well, Captain, how about that race?
Yes, let's go at the jump off point as always. I will say you might have a head start, unfortunately, because getting out of the cave is a bit more difficult
Oh, I can't
for me
do that
than
one.
for you. Oh hey, I didn't even see these ones. I'm assuming they're just pumped. Oh no, there are faces on this one. They're very surprised. And that one's just happy. Alright. Let me just go ahead and get myself a food. Gotta make sure I'm well fed. You're well fed too, right? Okay, good. I wanted to make sure. Okay. 3, 2, 1!
I only have one emerald, and I don't know where Ferris is.
I see.
Even then, we could probably explore, but I doubt we'll find any. No.
Oh,
No, no.
careful, careful. Hmm.
was painful.
It certainly didn't look like an enjoyable experience.
It was not. There's my grave.
But we have reached the extent of which my tools can clean at this time. I must...
I have an axe that Pat can give me.
Well, the areas that remain are the waterway.
I found someone.
Oh?
I think they're sick.
They do not seem well.
That Brody.
But cleaning the interior of the waterway is a bit beyond what I can do.
I can maybe do it if I have the correct stuff.
Do you think the materials I provided might be able to help you with that tonic?
It should help. What if we somehow put wax on this? Oh. I think both. There has to be a way for you to go into my shoulders.
If there is, I have not found a comfortable perch as of yet.
I mean, I did get a new backpack. Maybe it helped. I doubt it, though. Doesn't seem that.
Mayhaps.
I mean, it wasn't try. Aww.
It still seems to be unable to support my weight,
Aw.
such as it is.
Sad. So I guess we'll get more axes. Clean this. Sorry, going back to how it was.
Oh, that's
What if
certainly...
we found beeswax? I mean, some of these look.
I've yet to see any bees in this eternal winter. They have not yet emerged from the slumber.
There has to be wood to get wax besides just bees.
Mayhaps.
We have not seen Ferris, unfortunately.
Do
We
we
also-
have any ways to make wax?
Bees, usually.
But there are no.
Yes, that is the problem.
Bees do not tend to lack this winter, much less one that is prolonged such as this.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it would definitely... Unfortunately... Trying to think of other ways that wax could be made, but... Oh well. I can't think of anything besides bees.
We have done what we can for now, but we will return to clean the rest later, Captain.
It take as much time as you need. I do appreciate
I would-
your
I would-
hospitality.
I would like to get it done as soon as possible, as I would hate to leave you in danger should the Shadow's Eyes reach out.
Oh, welcome back, Zach.
Hello.
Oh,
Oh, have you,
It would seem they're playing games.
Well, I mean, Ferris is always playing games, so it only makes sense.
This is
I hope
true.
I hope they enjoy the spyglass I gave them. They had a lot of fun with it last time we were around.
is your
Uh,
tongue not working this time around, Captain? Is your tongue not working? You're kind of stuttering.
No, I've been talking this whole time.
You were kind of stuttering just then.
Okay. Listen, I've been struggling with a stutter for my entire life. I went to speech therapy class.
Yes,
I'm
you
not
did.
I'm not gonna take my actual real life stutter. I'm not gonna take that.
So I know of 4 people on the server who've been to speech therapy.
Listen, they tried to get rid of my lisp, and they did the best they could. They did not
You
succeed.
You keep dropping the name tag there.
1,247K.
I want to wait. What?
What?
That's what this name tag says.
I want to see.
Oh.
It says 1,247K.
Is that how much you got in your wallet?
Oh. What is it?
No,
No,
that is.
that's how many berries he has for you. Am I right?
I wish that is what it was. It is.
What does it mean?
It is something far more personal than that.
Oh.
Better not be more berries.
It is tied to my earliest memories. I remember upon my first awakening when I had it around my ear as an adornment.
So, here.
Membranes.
I appreciate the membranes, friend fire.
If you do figure out how to make those wings, let me know. I think it'd be nice to be able to just get out of Dodge.
It would be-
quickly if need be.
It would indeed be nice to be able to keep pace with some of you at some time.
Sorry about that.
Are the flying things gone?
Yes.
I think so, at least for now. There we go.
At least that one is gone. There may be more. Who knows?
Yes, friend Captain, I've come across some of these recently.
Ooh.
Let me.
Ooh. Are you?
I have found them in areas.
Oh my word! That's a lot of gunpowder.
Oh.
That's not good.
Do you want
You can
more
make
gun-
at least
If you want more
2.
gunpowder, I have a bunch in my shop. I can go grab it if you want.
I mean, it's appreciated, but let's be honest. Do you really want to trust me with explosives?
Yeah, no.
Yes, yeah, exactly. Exactly. I'm going to give that back to you. I may know about gunpowder, and I may have, I'm not
There's
going.
another one coming.
I mean, I'm not, exploding Larry. So, I at least have that under my belt. But that's not a high bar to get over. You'd have to limbo dance with the devil to get under that.
How much
Certainly.
gunpowder did you get them?
Well, that was an entire block, so that's about...
I can go check how much I have.
In the areas next to the detonator, I found several. I'm not entirely certain I kept count. I hid most of it away.
I'm sorry, detonator?
The bomb.
There's a bomb.
I have it.
You have a bomb.
Yes.
Well, it's good to know that I'm among friends.
It was
Listen,
I found it
listen,
in my
between you
most
and me.
recent check near the construction.
Ah, listen, between you and me, I think you're the bomb too.
You could not be more right, Captain.
I don't think that there's another use for a bomb except exploding something.
Okay, I
Yes.
have 30 some pieces of gunpowder.
That is a lot of gunpowder.
I
You could
don't
make,
really
like-
have a use for it.
You could make like 6 entire blocks of powder, also known as dynamite. Or TNT for... Some people like to pronounce it dynamite.
I thought it was referred to as Tunta.
You know, tinta is also a very good and acceptable saying of the word.
I just called them bombs.
That works as well. I will say a bomb and tinta are very different. Tinta is very placed with intent and such like that. Meanwhile, bombs can be just about any form of
Like this?
explosive. Oh hey, I have one of those. Here, let me go and get mine.
No, please don't get a bomb.
Too late, I already have one.
Captain.
I figured out if I put one more thing in my sack, it will be.
Will you return to your state of arduous journeys?
Where I can't jump? Yes.
Oh,
Oh, for shame, for shame.
Eyes aren't working. Eyes aren't working.
Yeah, here it is.
please don't tell me you have
Hey.
a bomb.
Yes, I have a
Oh,
bomb.
friends!
I found it.
The bomb.
Did you
Listen,
find...
I've had this for about 2 weeks now. And yes.
Question, Captain.
Yes. Yes.
Did you find yours placed along other explosive materials, or was it...
I don't believe so. I kind of just got back from the underground and then I came up, I checked my bag. That you know, I just kind of pick up random things. I'm like, oh,
Did you fall to the underground?
It was the way that I showed you before.
Ah, I see, I
Like,
see.
I got there, I saw the thing, and I'm like, okay, I shouldn't be here. Let me just go ahead and do this. Let me get some ore. Back up, check my stuff. Here's some iron, here's some platinum, here's a bomb, here's a... What? Listen, I didn't expect to have a bomb, but I
Like
do
a
now.
bone meal, an emerald, and a bomb.
Here you go, have 2.
But no,
Listen, it's safer for one person to have a bomb than 2 people having bombs.
respectfully, I don't trust you or you with a bomb.
You don't trust. How can you not trust this face? Look at it. Look at that face.
To be fair, the bomb used to be in my possession, and I trust fire with it more so than myself.
I want the bomb, please.
Then I think I am the most responsible one out of all 3 of you.
But I want the bomb. I
They
got
are-
it in the sack.
Friend Fire is quite inclined towards scientific nature.
I use lily pads.
I do like lily pads, but that does not change the fact of the matter that Friend Fire is quite inclined towards the sciences. And if someone is to be trusted with safeguarding volatile
There's a
materials...
sack right here. I will
That way
put
it
the
can't
bomb
be
in
accident-
here.
Look
There.
at that. That way it can't accidentally be thrown.
Exactly.
If I hear it go off, I'm
Listen.
going to pelt you with at least 30 pebbles.
Listen, it's better than me. I just had it in a barrel in my house.
I'm now encumbered.
Listen, I'm not here to justify.
Friend
I already
Fire,
told you
join
I
me.
I already told you that I didn't trust myself with explosives, so I'm giving it to someone else. I'm
It's
being
not that bad.
responsible.
How did you become a pirate captain?
Hard work and determination, just like how I got my boat up there. Because
I-
people trusted me to lead them and not to blow them up.
I mean, isn't it
I
true,
don't
friend
trust you to
Captain,
not blow
that
yourself up.
And I haven't so far.
Kaboom.
Mhm.
Are you sure about that?
Yes. I'm still here, aren't I? I
uh,
still have all my fingers.
I'm not
Listen,
certain
I'm
about
not-
that. Hold still. Hold still.
I do have all my fingers. I haven't lost any. I know that for
Question is, Do you
certain.
have all your toes?
I do. You don't use your toes to use a bomb. You don't do that.
But it
use
will
your
tell
hands.
whether or not you remain too close to one.
That is fair. That is fair. But I can say that I have all my appendages. In fact, when I go in the it's
Now,
only when
Captain,
I go in the
I
water
have a
that
simple request.
which is,
Show me them grippers.
listen, you have to pay for that. You have to pay for that, and you can find it. You can find it on Mostly Pans.
Mostly pans I see. Hold on.
It's a very lovely cooking show.
Here.
Hold on. Let me just
No,
make
no,
a
I'm
quick
not
note
taking
of this.
I'm not taking commissions right now.
Friend Captain, hold still.
You can't make me.
I have merely a question. I have a question.
Question.
How would I spell that?
So what?
Only pans.
Mostly Pans.
Mostly pans. What
M-O. It is for.
are there any capitals involved?
No, it's not case sensitive from what I understand.
Okay.
Mostly pans. I see.
What if I pay you to see grippers right now?
No.
Because I don't know internet.
The answer is no. I reserve the right to decide who does and does not gain access to my body.
Sell it online. What's the difference?
Yes, but that is stuff that I have put out into the world.
Is there such a thing as taking brain damage? Because I feel like I'm taking brain damage because of this
There
conversation right now.
that is a thing, and I'm trying to steer away
That's
from
a
it, but
berry.
these two won't let me.
No, come on. Let me see the creepers.
No. Listen, that's my emerald that I gave you. I'm not going to take the emerald that I gave you as payment.
What if I give you an emerald?
The answer is
What if-
no.
What if I give you a golden apple?
We'll come back to that.
I'll keep this for sick.
I'll be honest. It's real hard to keep the pirate accent through all this.
Whatever do you mean, friend Captain?
Oh
Give me some
God.
berries.
But
Listen, the value of the berry has dropped in value massively since you started receiving them. I may not
but-
trust the economy, but I know enough about the economy to know not to trust that.
But
something
in
that
answer
volatile.
to friend Kareem's question as to how you became captain of your vessel, is it not true that the captain is only in charge of military matters on the vessel? Strategy and battle combatants and battle readiness, whereas the quartermaster sees to most of the supplies and the navigator sees to the travel and journey.
Yes, that is usually the case. In fact, usually the captain is elected, and the only time where they can not be unelected from their position would be in the middle of battle, because in the middle of battle, a captain must be allowed to make orders. That is honestly, it was a very democratic system back in the day. You wouldn't exactly have that kind of privilege. Don't even get me started if you tried to just become a shipwright, not a ship.
A merchanteer.
Yes, a merchanteer or a cabin boy for the Royal Navy.
And among your vessels, did you not give out every member a share of profits?
Exactly. Everyone had a share, I believe. The captain had
2 shares. I believe was common practice.
And then the shipwright and/or doctor, I believe, also got 1.5 shares along with
As
the
did the
quartermaster.
navigators tended to get more than the quartermasters. Quartermasters received more than a portion more than the rest of the crew, but not by as much as the others.
Yes, and then there was and also just to note, the reason I keep combining the shipwright as well as the doctor is because if he couldn't find a good doctor,
If you can fix a ship, you can fix a person. Is that not true?
exactly, and that's why many a pirate had peg legs.
Okay, did you see
Cyborg?
the pumpkin that I...
You know that I think I did have.
Oh, that was from
somebody
you.
who tried to join my crew.
Yes,
It was
I
in
delivered
fact
everyone pumpkins.
not entirely.
I
a
appreciate the
person.
gift.
Also, I
I
realized
have put it on display.
You can't see.
I tried to make them match everyone a little
You
bit.
can't see
at least.
people through you. Huh.
What?
So if I understand
I can
your
see-
message,
I can-
I am traditional.
I can see like the landscape behind you through your body, but I can't see the people through it.
Your one had a lower face because it was going. Because since you are short, I wanted it to be a
That is not the one which I received in my area.
It seems Ferris might
Li-
have accidentally made a mix-up.
Listen,
It's
I am.
alright. It's their first time, so.
I am so confused right now. Look at someone through Zach. You can't see them. He's like an invisibility cloak.
Oh.
Now
That
is interesting.
That is very interesting.
Question. If I were to throw one of these eggs into your friend Zach, would we see it remain within?
No. I don't think so.
I think Zach might like have this subconscious thing where if something is about to hit him, he sort of stiffens up, and so like as a defense measure, so something doesn't just get lodged inside. It's kind of like who is that bastard that made gravity?
I don't know.
I
God
don't
damn.
know.
He named full fluid named after him. Dude didn't even do anything with fluid.
You hit a
That was Archimedes.
Were you reading?
Oh, I was just writing.
Archimedes had to
Can I
do
read?
with that, and then it was Newton, that
It's
son of a
not done,
bitch.
and I'm afraid I'm a bit nervous when I share my work. If you'd like, I can try and finish up what I was working on and let you read it.
Okay.
Once I think it feels good enough to be read by another person, of course.
There we go.
Of course, I'll give it to you once it's ready.
There we go. Oh. Sorry, just had to check something real quick.
I'm
But
still
yes,
in
it was
another
Newton. They called it non-Newtonian fluid, as if he had anything to do with also. Cream, is there something different about you?
I don't know.
It seems like it.
I don't. No, I'm in the water.
Okay, so it's not you. It's There's something around here that's causing ice. Like a lot of ice, very drastically.
What's on your boots?
I don't think those boots are magically just shiny.
These ones I just
Where
made
do you
of
try
scrap
shifting?
metal. These aren't really anything.
Cream, what if you try shifting?
No.
Where? You're...
I'm not sure how. Well, whatever was causing that, it seems to have gone. I was very concerned. I was just like, cause that wasn't just like one showing up and then me having to like throw it out. That was an entire just cold front, just right over the top. Don't get me wrong. I don't get as cold as a lot of you because I'm. I'm.
Well, to be fair, friend Captain, strong cold gusts do enter the cave from occasion.
It is a lot
Understandable.
warmer in here because of these mushrooms. They.
I'm stuck. I don't want to die.
Let's see. You should be able to just kind of go down the roots and then go back
These are
around.
bouncy.
They are. Boing, boing, boing.
Everything's bouncy to me.
Well, yeah.
You are bouncy.
It's not that everything's bouncy, it's that you are bouncy. Does lead me to wonder what these mushrooms are made out of if they're that bouncy.
They look like jello.
Maybe.
They do look like jello.
What is Jello?
Okay, so this is going to take a bit of explanation.
a food.
So imagine like a fruit flavor, but not the exact kind of fruit flavor. And then you basically put that flavoring into some very hot water with this stuff called gelatin, which is a bunch of proteins. And then when it dissolves in there, and then when it chills when it chills, all of the proteins get all tangled up, and it forms this jiggly mass that is fruit flavored, like jelly of sorts. Very similar to what Zach looks like, except usually it's in like a cylinder, or like some people put it in one big pan and then they cut it into cubes. It was a luxury. We didn't have it on ships that often. Well, there were some ships.
Is there some that have meat flavor?
Yes, I believe that was called aspic, and that.
Is there any one's flavor?
There are many a flavor. There's berries and lime. A lot of people really like lime. Zach actually kind of looks like lime jello.
I
It's
think
like-
I can make some, but I need something from the end.
The
What's
end.
the end?
Yes.
The end of what?
Yeah, the end of what?
It seems to be the.
Listen, you tell me what animal I need to find the end of, and I'll try and get it for you, but I can't make any
Is
promises.
it like that that ingredient which people find by the end of a beaver?
Oh, yes, vanilla.
Oh.
Vanilla flavoring.
Yes.
That's the real thing, by the way. Get in the comments.
That's that is true, but that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for gelatin. It's from the better end.
Gelatin, I believe, is just it's usually like it's usually made from like
End.
I don't want to think that it is.
It is.
Because gelatin
No,
feels
no, no, I'm
like
not kidding. Look at it. Type in
One-
sweet
In
berry
character, no
jelly.
one knows. In character, no one knows about the end.
But I want it.
Don't worry about it.
I want it.
yeah, it definitely doesn't say where you get it from. So back into character. Lime Jello looks a lot like Zach.
Maybe. Ow.
I feel like we should stop talking about Jello. We're off topic. What was our topic before all this?
Don't know.
Pirate shares, I do believe.
Yes, pirate shares. So yes, the entire structure of a pirate ship was actually very democratic. You know, people who were on the ship were given the choice to be on it a lot of the time, like especially those who had met up at port. There was a you would essentially sign a contract to go on an expedition, and however much treasure you got divided amongst everybody based on shares and based on the contract. And
After
if at
profit.
any point,
The,
yes,
share,
after
the shares
profit.
of profit
Af-
were split after
Yes.
recompense
Af-
and damages
after
was
you-
paid.
After you fix the hull of the ship, and after you pay for any medical expenses that you might need for certain people, because those who were injured on the job, I believe, also got bigger shares.
They received a share of the gross, and then they received their share of the profit as well.
Why was the share gross?
Gross is an economic term to mean before, but it essentially means before all of the expenses. So, listen, economies are weird.
The reason it is a gross share, friend Kareem, is because it tended to be more than what anyone would rightly need in most civil circumstances. It was a gross amount.
I don't understand any of this.
Much like Fire Song's share of berries currently. One might say that they have a gross amount of them.
Listen, at the end of the day, economies are made up. You don't have to worry about it. As long as there's nothing, as long as there's, like, don't get me wrong, there's people still trading for emeralds, but there's not. At the end of the day, the thing that we have here is much better than that because we all take care of each other. We make what we can, and we give what we don't need.
Speaking
We
of
give-
Kareem,
There we go. Oh, see, exactly like that.
Oh,
We
okay, no,
also
those are
maybe
for Kareem.
maybe you should get out of the water. I'm having a mental breakdown right now. I need to go swim till I feel better.
are you okay?
Okay, I'm better now.
Was it because of me?
It was not because of you, it was the voices!
I feel like there's water in my lungs.
They're probably... I would definitely keep an eye on that, because that could lead to pneumonia.
Ew.
That was such a good movie.
Water is tasty.
Oh, Fire. You said you wanted to read one of my stories, right?
Book.
I just finished it. It might not be the best, but I do hope you like it.
I should probably figure out something to do with all this gunpowder safely.
Oh, speaking of, I have more gunpowder.
Should probably. I don't trust you with it, so.
Listen, I don't trust me with it either. I'm not arguing this. I know what I did. I'm not denying it. I'm proud of it, in fact. I am a visionary, and you refuse to see it.
I see it, and I don't like it.
Well, you know, that's what they said about Galileo. And then, oh god, I don't want to be Galileo. They messed him right up. Oh god.
what they do to Galileo?
Okay, well, so this is where we get into religion, and do we really want to get into religion right now? We've just finished talking about economies.
But Buck.
No, you can definitely still read your book. Yes, you're more than welcome to read. Just I don't. Do we have time to explain what religion is? Religion is what Kay does, but it's a different religion.
What I do is truth. You have seen the shadows and the personifications.
Listen, I saw something very dangerous. I will go down there, and I will be more than happy to participate in service. But what I do know is that there are many belief systems. I will say, yours does have a bit more proof than most of them, so kudos to you, I guess. Having something that dangerous.
You think I would follow in something which is untrue, unfounded? Do you think so little of me?
Listen, I have seen many of people who talk and do a lot like you, and who just decide that everything is a matter of faith. That is not a bad reflection on you, that is a bad reflection on the world.
I shall drink the water.
It's probably
I
not
hope you
for the
enjoyed
best.
The story, Fire.
Hmm?
I hope you enjoyed the book.
I did.
I'm
That's
gonna
good.
go put this gunpowder in my house.
There
'cause
we
I
go.
don't know
We
where
see
else to put it. Oh.
we see them walking away with their particle effects. Are you offering an egg in these trying times?
You don't deserve any of my sweet cornbread at this time.
I mean, I'll
Not
take
after those
whatever.
comments.
I'll take whatever. I'm good with eggs.
I will say, I do believe I'll have to go and rest now.
Oh, of course. You enjoy your day.
You too? Stay safe.
Thank you for dropping by.
Of course. It was lovely seeing you all.
Mm-hmm. But yes, Kay, that is not a thing against you. That is a thing against the world. What you do is very similar to religion. You just proof than everyone else, which I will say is very convincing.
I make the jump in one bound.
I personally don't want to be anywhere near whatever that thing was making noise.
But anyway, there was this big religion.
I think I
They
drank too
they had in their doctrine that the Earth, that the sun revolved around the Earth, and Galileo, through his studies of science and such, proved
And
that
that-
no, that's not the case.
That is not entirely founded. As you will recall, that book was itself dedicated to the cardinal of his district, who received it with great tidings.
of great joy.
Those who were threatened by his writings utilized the fact and the fear of those around, whichever fears they could use to stoke the fires.
Exactly.
Is it
That was more so politics than it was religion.
True. That my apologies. So it was politics, which is another can of worms that I don't want to get into.
That is not even a can of worms. Do not insult the worms so. Worms are hard working.
Okay, this is why I like you. You're a good sport. I like you. But yes, whole big thing. Had proof that the Earth that the Earth did not in fact have the sun revolving around it, but in fact revolved around the sun. Hence why certain astral bodies would go go back and forth. That's why Mercury is in the microwave.
What's a microwave?
That might be the wrong word.
I do
I'm not
believe
good
you
with
mean
words.
retrograde.
Retrograde. Listen, I'm not a spellsmith. I'm not a spellman.
I'm not either.
Listen.
I'm a
listen,
cookman.
There's exactly. You got fireman, policeman, spellman. But yes, anyway, tried to prove that the Earth revolved. No. So they tried to essentially say that he was out of line for claiming that because their religion and their politics and all that that it basically went against their teachings. And so as such, Galileo went before them and had to say, oh, the I was wrong, the Earth the sun the sun revolves around the Earth. And as he was leaving, more or less went, and yet it spins. And then I believe they executed him for that, because he was just a bit too sassy for his own good. That doesn't mean he wasn't right, though. He was a whole...
A certain level of sass comes with being right.
Exactly. But yes, that was the story of Galileo, and he's the reason why there's so many people who already understood that things work the way they do. we pirates and stuff circumnavigate the globe using astrolabes and all these other tools, and stuff just wouldn't work if we didn't trust that kind of stuff, you know?
I mean, I guess so.
It
I've
gets
never...
Well, I mean, it's not something you would need to really think about. It's just a fact of life, and it's you know. Anyway, I do apologize. That I'm not sure that was a
Friend
like,
Captain, I thought you said that you did not require anything, but I shall have to search for a box for you to stand upon when you give your speeches.
I have lily pads. It's fine.
Ah, but the question is, from your lily pads, can you reach a podium such as this?
You know, that's a good point.
I
don't think I can do that. I might
I can.
be
So-
able to reach a podium such as this, though.
Okay.
No, I was pushed here. I deserve this, I suppose.
Okay.
It wasn't supposed
Okay.
to be pushed into the water. I was trying to put you on the lily pad.
You were saying. Oh, well then.
That was the lily pad I was trying to put you on, but you fell off the other side.
I will say it is very nice to see the bowl a bit more orange in color. Reminds me of sunrises and sunsets.
I don't know
I
if
have
I'll get used to it, but I'll try.
I'm sure you. With
It
change,
reminded me of the change of trees with autumn,
you know,
which,
that's
given the
yeah,
eternal winter we're in, it does.
We can skip rocks?
You can.
Yes,
Oh,
you
yeah.
can.
Well then.
Oh.
Ow! Ah!
You okay there, Captain?
You just hit me in the shins.
Me?
Listen,
So-
when I'm in the water, I still feel my
To be fair, though, you do have a penchant of throwing objects larger than me at my face.
Getting bullied. I want the
I do not believe this is bullying. I believe this is called picking a fight and losing that fight.
Listen, old proverb. I'm not going to stop you from fighting, but I'm also not going to stop you from getting your teeth kicked in.
I'm just trying to skip rocks and y'all are in the way.
Oh,
Yes, I'm in the way. In my own home. I apologize for being in my own home.
Careful, friend Tom. Next, you're going to be telling us we must vacate your premises with their young-hearted tomfoolery.
I can't breathe.
Then swim up. Out of the water. There's lily pads galore.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe. My chest hurts.
Oh!
I can breathe just fine. It hurts.
You're all very lucky that I don't have a lawn.
Get out the house.
Hold on. Upon our next gathering, I will see what I can do about gathering some grass for you, friend Tom, that you may have a proper lawn to care for.
It would be nice to be able to touch grass every now and then.
Perhaps some flowers planted in the front. A berry bush or two that you can yell at us for being near.
Oh my
No
word,
berry bushes. No berry bushes.
you don't know how much I would love having a little flower garden.
I mean, with me moving out the post board over there, we could make a little garden, just hanging garden.
We don't need any more berry bushes.
So nice. I used to know a great recipe for sweet berry cookies. Unfortunately, I got a bit lost in the waterlog.
We could turn this area over here into like a little garden since I could move the chalkboard out.
but very nice.
I'm
Nice
having
little
hiccups
place.
again.
You're not a fish.
I know I'm not a fish, I'm a fox. I'm not a fish. But I have the hiccups. Eh?
Wait, Captain, do
Ah.
you get hiccups?
This is a valid question.
Occasionally, yes.
But you're a fish.
Well, yes. The point is that they're not a fish, so they shouldn't be having hiccups. It's like a it's like I think like it's like a psychosomatic thingy, where like you said something and then it convinces your brain to fix whatever the problem is. I don't know the validity of it.
I don't need
Like
any more
cognitive
sleep
science?
berries. You mean
That is a very big word, Zach, and I don't understand it, but probably. Can I just say that today's session has gone off the rails for it?
It's great.
I must say, friend captain, where we're
We don't-
going, we don't need
We don't
rails.
need rails.
I'm gonna have an aneurysm. It's because of you fucks.
Listen,
Okay.
you knew what you signed up
To
for.
be fair, you invited us here.
yeah,
You
I
became
know I did.
You
and
be-
thankfully I don't regret it.
You
Kareem, you became friends with me, and it may be because you don't remember anything, but you still made your choice.
Okay, so while we're still out of character, the reason why I said it, you won't get warm, is I had a Star Wars epiphany at that moment. And
was it about how Darth Vader / Anakin Skywalker was very bad at the floor is lava?
no, it was on
Son of a
Hoth, where,
Pebble him now.
How did my father die? You're familiar with the game, The Floor is Lava, right?
Lava, right?
Your father was very bad.
I'm going to kill you.
I'm
And
going to kill you
again.
and then kill you again.
No, it was when they were on Hoth, where they had, I can't even remember what
God.
his name
There
is.
you
Ow.
Hmm.
I was but I don't have a heart.
God.
But when they were on Hoth, and Han had to like cut open one of their.
Cut open the tauntaun.
Yes.
This is
Oh, from earlier today.
Yes.
I'll be real.
that's
I
what
had that
said.
exact thought in my mind, and then but I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna follow that because we're all in character right now.
Egg,
Well,
egg, egg,
Here's the
egg,
thing: when
egg,
you have
egg,
ADD,
egg,
it does
egg,
whatever.
egg, 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 egg. God.
Oh, this is great.
To be fair, though, soapboxes are easy distractions, and it's hard to keep them in lore.
No, but hold on. I gotta find the pumpkin that you were supposed to get, Kohel.
I thought you gave me the traditional pumpkin because I'm running.
No, I gave you the short one because you're short.
No,
Which one am I supposed to go to Ferris? Because Ferris never got one.
Oh yeah, fuck! I forgot to give Ferris.
I thought this one was Ferris.
I mean, well, it's more for Term because Term is just very happy, smiley face coded. Dad joke
Oh.
is the scariest
And I
thing.
got the
Oh.
whoa.
Also, if you want to put Ferris's, they do have a new home up here.
All right. My chat. I know there's someone here. Don't look at what I'm doing. It's normal. It's not cheating.
Oh my God, what's happening? Oh my God, what's happening? You've become God. You've become God. Have you
I don't have
become?
to become God. I am already God and always will be God.
Honestly, I may just.
Let me up. I may be God, but by God, I can't climb ladders.
I can't believe that. I can't believe that God needs upbeats. Who would have thought?
I request upbeat privilege.
Alright. Here, let me just show you the one I was gonna give you. God, this is the one I was gonna give.
That one's outside Relic's house.
Ah!
Yeah.
How did you?
Relics has two.
Listen, everybody has two.
one.
I
Ever-
don't.
Everyone from Red Side was supposed to have one because I didn't know what else to do.
I have two.
Yeah,
Why the fuck
no.
do relics have two?
I don't know.
That one's by Rel's house, and I had the traditional one in my mailbox.
The traditional one was for relics.
To be fair, you could just chalk it up to Ferris being new to delivering and getting a few mix-ups here
That's
and
what I
there.
said in lore. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, it's fine because he's new. Here, this is the perfect one. This is the perfect one for fair.
Listen, no
It's a better
postmaster, no postmaster is perfect on
Turn,
their first
Turn,
day.
Come here,
Yes.
please. It's
I'm
perfect.
on my way. I'm on
It's
my way.
perfect.
I'm on my way.
Oh, yeah, this is what he
I'm
said.
on my way.
I got love, and that's a start. I'm on my way.
It's perfect.
Adorable.
Wait, no, I have a better one. It's oh shit, I broke the floor.
Quit breaking blocks.
I
It's
didn't.
perfect.
Oh, I love it. It's perfect.
It's perfect.
Wait,
It's
wait,
perfect. Jack. It's perfect.
wait.
Perfect.
Are you ready to have a bad time?
I bet Captain can make some.
Make
by
what?
himself. Make this jack-o'-lantern with your.
You know, I probably could.
Could you make me a traditional pumpkin?
Traditional pumpkin.
Yes.
How do you even make them? I don't even fucking know.
So, like,
Oh,
so
you need a botanist
circular.
workbench. You
A
need a botanist work.
circular.
Circle. There's no circles in Minecraft. The world is cubes.
no, I could probably.
Look at
put
this!
something
There's a
together.
circle right here, friend Kareem.
Yes, I made a circle.
Look at that. There's a circle within a circle.
I am above God in the creation process.
If you're God, try to handle this.
Listen, you may kill me, but the moral high ground is mine.
I will kill you and then kill you again.
Celebrating the day.
At the end of the day, you know you rely on me.
Perhaps I do for now.
Aww.
For
I wanted
now.
to celebrate more.
I was not yet done throwing it back, Captain.
God, I'm just imagining a tiny rat just throwing it back, and I hate it here.
I see. I know what my next commission must be.
You commission Shy to do that. I will fucking
Do it.
Shirt. I won't.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Oh god.
Do it.
I mean, I'm sure Sky's
Please.
commissions would be absolutely expensive for an animated thing, but it'd be
Not
fucking
only that-
funny as hell.
Listen, I hate to put this out there, but Olska just learned how to do animated emotes using Live 2D.
Yes,
Oh,
I
no.
did. I did indeed see that news.
Yeah.
This is gonna be great. I cannot wait for more memes. There's
I
gonna be so
don't-
many memes of Term just finding a bomb. You're like, wait, a bomb?
Like Captain Term just like, I have one of those. Where and how and why didn't you tell me? I don't think I have to tell you all of my business, Kareem. Listen,
Kareem is becoming a tired parent of
listen,
Term
Kar-
who is probably
listen.
older than him.
Listen, Kareem.
Yes.
The inner machinations of my mind are an enigma.
And so are mine, because I have memory loss.
Yes, you have the excuse, I don't. But yes, I could probably make a round pumpkin if I put my heart and soul into it.
I'm just becoming a tired parent
Actually,
of everyone.
Actually, I must ask, is it possible for me to get just a pumpkin with no jack-o'-lantern so I can have the bits?
Hold on, I can do that. Chat, don't look. Chat, don't look.
In lore, we already have pumpkins. We already got the seeds. They're at the farm.
Too late. Don't worry about it. It's there.
We
Don't worry
have
about it.
pumpkins at the farm already. I could have just grabbed one.
Shush.
I need it for the
Shush.
bits. I need it for the bits, though. Fire! You want your pumpkin, don't you?
Question. If I bring you a pumpkin from the farm, could I have a me-sized jack-o'-lantern?
I could probably.
That would be
do
amazing.
I could probably do something like that.
Okay.
Let me get a good look at you so I can get the right size because
Here.
I made that last one was a
Wait,
bit
here,
of a
hold
fluke.
on. Wait,
Here,
I have the perfect
everyone
pumpkin for it.
stop.
Don't question how I got it.
There.
Motherfucker!
Everybody's taking my pumpkins! It's not fair!
This thing that says 1247K.
There, I dropped you your pumpkin.
Nice. Now
Oh,
let me get something real quick.
I do believe
This
that
is
fell
just
out of my
all
pocket,
chaos. This is what
Ransack.
happens in Spooky Month.
You keep dropping it out of your
Who
pocket.
does this belong to?
It belongs to Kate.
Also, I guess while we're out of character, did you like the Halloween surprise?
It was a very nice surprise.
Wait, so what was the surprise? Dressing up?
Is
or was it
Spooky
in the
Man.
Snow Village?
It was the fucking warden.
Oh, it was
That was a
fucking
surprise.
thing.
Oh, that was terrifying. Term.
Got wrecked by
Term.
that.
Wait, no, K.
That was not funny.
It was fucking
It
hilarious.
belongs to K.
It was worth it. It was worth it. It was worth it.
To be fair, it was really
You
cool.
can't kill me in a way that matters.
Listen, I turn around and I just see a puff
Okay.
of smoke. I'm not sure what happened.
Wasn't involved.
Oh, that's great.
I had to.
All
Your
right,
warden killed me
so
twice. They
you're
brought
you're
me
about
bullets
a block
and
tall, which means you're about.
When I
16
crouch,
pixels.
there could be 3 pixels above, or 3 of these above. Like, I can fit through
Wait, don't
right
you
next
have,
to the
like, an
size
inch
of this.
thing? Don't you have like an inch thing right here? Behind
I
your
do
hand?
actually. Yes, I do have one of those. One sec.
I saw
Let
the
me.
lines. I was like, wait a minute.
Here.
Can someone move it like a block over? I actually have the perfect
I
thing for
got
for sizing you up, Kay.
There we go.
Okay, you're gonna
Let's
become
see.
a model.
When
That's great.
when you're fully standing, you
Hold on,
are-
let me vogue. Let me vogue.
Yes, do your voguing.
Yeah, Vogue. Hey.
Get off the red carpet. Quit voguing. Oh,
How dare you?
It was funny.
It was not funny.
It was funny to
All right.
me.
It was not
So-
funny.
So it
It
looks
was
like
fucking hilarious.
it looks like when it
Happy Polly.
anyway. It looks like when you're standing upright, you have about 2 pixels away from being a full block, and when you crouch, you are about 3 pixels shorter than that. So just to make sure, do you want a pumpkin you can go into, or one that's your size, like roughly
a
about
tiny pumpkin house would be fucking amazing.
that would
Like
be
a
amazing.
like a very tight, like a pumpkin that you would like? Are you looking for one that like you would have carved, like you picked it out of a pumpkin patch and just?
Could I commission both?
You know, that seems like a fair. That seems fair. I'm going to make you a giant. I'm gonna make you a giant, the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown.
Yes! Yes!
I think you could probably pull it off with just like a 4x4 of pumpkins or a
Yeah.
2x2 pumpkin.
Just going to bring it home and start carving it, and then Fire's just gonna be like, "You didn't tell me you were gonna kill it."
Yes.
Where the fuck would he put it?
He has room in his house.
Have you seen the size? No, in lore you haven't
No,
seen
they
the size of my house.
They-
No.
Outside of lore you
Room in
have.
your house.
Okay, since
Yeah,
we're
outside
out of
lore,
lore,
yeah.
you want to go see?
No, because then if I
Uh,
show my stream it ruins the fun. Fuck you people in chat.
Visit after
Don't
stream.
look at everyone else's streams.
Visit
Look at
after
everyone
stream.
else's streams. Yeah.
Mhm,
This has just become after hours at this point.
mhm.
I mean,
I will
it
say-
quite literally has.
We are getting close. We are close to the end of the day, which means
Yeah.
that we. So I will say, if we are after hours and we're out of lore and all that, if I could just be put into creative, so I don't have to
Yeah.
keep getting out of the water and getting back in and getting out. Can
Yeah.
I have the god's favor for 5 minutes?
I still have the fucking message from you on Essentials where it's just like, I'm still God.
I'm
and it's
still
my favorite
God.
fucking message ever.
Listen,
I
you
want...
you can thank Star for that because they did that exact thing on Spellbound. They're just like, gods, I'm still God.
I just want a drawing of Captain Term having a crisis, like hands in front of him, just like, I'm still God.
The thing is, Term, across VODs, there's about 3 hours of me being God in lore.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yes.
what?
Yeah.
He was stuck in lore, not lore. He was stuck in creative mode for like a lore.
Alternate universe where Term takes the sea goddess's heart and ends up becoming a god themselves.
Damn.
Oh, that was.
Someone
It
write
hurt.
a fanfic.
You all know what to do. Get in the comments.
Also, I don't know if you guys heard, but I was cracking a joke in my stream. I was like, there should be just a room that no one addresses on the entire server, where like there's just a sign outside, just this group pissing room, where we just go to AFK and no one addresses it in lore. It just doesn't exist in lore, but it's just there, so it drives chat wild.
It's just
like
like
I-
the do
I-
not enter room that I never.
I
enter.
think that would be funny, yes, but also I'm afraid of what AO3 would do with that.
Oh,
Yes.
oh, absolutely.
Listen, there are tags for a reason, and that is an
Also,
unfortunate sentence to
I
say.
feel like I'm gonna state it now because it might happen. I think Kareem and Term are gonna get shipped at some point, and it's just gonna be like, oh no.
Let's face it, Term and everyone's gonna get shipped.
Okay,
Listen,
my ears
listen.
I'm gonna state it. I'm gonna
Li-
state it now. Kareem
listen,
and
I'm
Term are kind of like brotherly figures to each other. Like brotherly
Listen,
figures.
I'm dropping the accent for this right now. I've been seeing way too much fan fiction, and people have been simping way too much.
Listen. You have the father figure, and by God, so many people have
I'm-
daddy issues.
I can't help the fact that I got bandit healer energy. I can't help that. Nice speech. Say goodbye to your legs.
Nice speech. Say goodbye to your knees.
Has there been any Zach fanfiction yet? I'm morbidly
I
curious.
will say there hasn't been a Snowfall fanfiction. I've just been getting fanfiction from
if there's
Snowfall.
Snowfall
Not
fanfics,
Snowfall.
Spellbound.
I need
Yeah,
people
Spellbound.
to
Yeah.
I will give people free permission to DM me their Snowfall fanfics
Yeah.
because by God, I will fucking read them.
Listen, all of us, I feel like, can agree. We love seeing creative works made
Yes.
out
I
of
save
creative works
every
that we're
fucking
in.
piece of fan art I find, even if
Yes.
it doesn't have Kareem in it. I have a folder of it.
Yes,
I
it's
hoard
like
it.
it's like
Same.
one of the that is like don't get me wrong. Your view is we like that is all that that's more than we could ever ask for is your attention. But we love seeing people who put their creative muscles to work because I know a few of us. I know at least myself. I am not the best when it comes to creative work. Like I've been getting better because I've been drawing and I've been
And I
trying to do
constantly
more.
spam you with like art tutorials like, here's how to draw this.
I will say if anyone has any
Also, I think someone's
not even
echoing.
it's
Echoing
probably
audio.
yeah, I keep hearing myself in the background.
I think is it fire?
Someone has
Fire?
my stream up right now. I can hear it. Someone has it up because I'm hearing it happen after the fact.
I'm betting it's fire.
I mean, I may have 4 streams open, but they're all muted right now.
I do not have anyone else.
Do you have Term stream open? I think we can hear it.
Oh, I don't have terms.
Let me get a.
I wasn't even able to hear it before, so
We heard someone echoing and I think it was you.
it honestly it could have been because I had
Yeah.
your stream open.
I probably want to put this at the edge of the block so that way it's right next to the house and not just dead center. Because like a small one's gonna be like.
Oh, like the flag is great and all, but when I put it on display, it's quite literally hovering in the middle of the air. It's not touching anything.
Like, oh no.
I will say I could probably fix that. I can make a version that you hang on a wall. It's just that was meant to hold in your hand, and it looks like you're holding it to everybody else.
Oh, absolutely, yes.
Yeah.
And it does a
It's like these
phenomenal
things-
job of that.
It is. I'm really happy. Like I tried to make a pirate flag, and I'm like, wait a minute. There's something else I can do here. Gotta make it gayer.
Also,
But where's the
maybe
sleigh?
do for like some horse tack and like stuff for the stables to make it look cooler. Because right now it looks very
Horse
bland.
Horse tack, like horseshoes
Like a bridle or something. I don't know. Or like
bridle?
Saddles, bridles, tethers, reins.
and stuff.
or like food troughs or something.
I will see what I can do.
just horse things or some decoration or something just
Listen.
in the pen because it's just so empty with the grass, and I'm just like, there's gonna be no tall grass here. Everything is fucking dead.
Listen. You know how I was saying earlier that that gods rely on me? This is what they meant. Thank you for the egg. I appreciate it.
Egg.
I can't even hit you because you're God right now. God damn it. I'm gonna bully you with an egg. Egg, 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 egg.
It's gonna be.
I don't even know if I can eat egg. Can I eat egg?
Actually.
I mean, you should be able to. It's a meat.
Egg.
It classifies it as such. I don't get bonuses for cooking it.
My mic decided to disconnect.
Evaporated.
Yes.
I'm trying to run to lose some hunger so I can see if I can eat egg.
Also, I'm sweating a lot because our AC is still broken.
Alright, real question. Are we done with lore for the day?
Yeah, pretty much.
Legitimately.
Yeah, there's not really anything else.
Okay.
I was gonna say a little piece, but then we got so out of character, it's just like, I'll just say it next week.
Alright, in that case, I'm gonna go grab dinner, probably.
Yeah,
Ooh, what's din?
Yes, well.
apparently Max made pasta earlier this morning, made 2 bowls, so I was like, I'm gonna pause stream before everyone gets on, because like 30 minutes before, so I can make some pasta, and I go down, open the fridge, and just a bowl of pasta. I'm like, what the fuck, you wizard? Pasta!
I'm gonna make
Sketty
pasta.
wizard.
Max is like, too late, already did.
Yeah. Skitty.
Ooh.
Also, I do want to say, term, you know how you said like, oh, does anyone else have the other half of the blue bottle of the dye?
Yeah.
You left it there.
I didn't.
I saw it on your stream and it was still there.
Listen,
you just...
listen. My old eyes are not the best.
I don't know if it exploded, but it was there. It was there.
Making a pumpkin this size is very hard.
It's very small.
It might have to be one of those decorative pumpkins because I definitely don't think I can carve a face into this. Or maybe I
mean, you can put like a candlelight or something on the face area instead. It's
true.
It's like one of those counter pumpkins, you know, the ones that are small and fit in your hand.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, those.
I've always wanted to eat them.
They taste awful.
You know,
They are nowhere near ripe.
Damn.
you know those like fake fruits that you can find at like craft stores? I always wanted to take a bite out of them.
Also, like, I'm just slowly collecting crabs because, like, you can't make anything with crabs right now.
Yes, you can. I can actually cook them, and I get the bonus to them. I can only cook them one at a time. They don't stack.
I didn't know if we had any ingredients for it in this world.
Yeah, I have some. Term helped me with some salt.
Crab.
Salt.
But the annoying thing is that you can only cook them one at a time. They cannot be stacked. But we make do.
Flies.
Can you use anything else?
Huh?
I have oysters and clams.
Oysters and clams I can't really do.